Hello and welcome everyone to my second video where I want to showcase a few worlds in VRChat that I really like. If I sound a little tired, that is probably because I just woke up half an hour ago. Yeah, but I want to show you 10 worlds again. Starting off with this one. It's called Ancient Sakura by AZURE. And it's one of my favorite worlds. It is also constantly my favorites and my go-to world when I just want to hang out with somebody and I don't really know where to go, because it is rather small but very, very pretty. You can also make some really nice pictures here. I really love it. So here's like a scene view where you can see the whole island here. If you want to change the music or some settings in the world, behind the tree, there you have a small panel where you can see the video of the music that's playing and also enter your own things. You have a nice campfire where you can grill some marshmallows. It's also very, very comfy. Overall, the surrounding area is just super, super pretty. You can also climb up the tree and take some nice pictures there. It does have collision. It can be a little janky at times. It might be a challenge to get up there, but it's possible without any tricks or hacks. Yeah, over here you have a small comfy area where you can also turn on the mirror to look into the absolutely amazing sea with some nice lanterns. It just looks really, really nice. And yeah, the water by default also has a mirror on it. So when you look down, you can see yourself. It's also a nice feature. Though you can turn it off for performance reasons as well. Yeah, I think that's everything I want to show for this world. It's not big, but it just has a really, really nice atmosphere. I love hanging out here with friends, and I can definitely recommend you to check it out. Maybe take a few snapshots. It is very well suited for this. Alright, next we have a rather quick one. It's called Battleship Game by Ruby's Orange, and it's just a classic Battleship game that you may know from your childhood, or maybe you still play it quite actively. I have not actually played it myself yet, so I don't even know if it works, but I randomly stumbled across this and I thought, hey, that's pretty cool. Eventually I can play this with some friends. It seems to be working from what I've seen, and I just generally think it's cool to replicate some games that you know, just some card games or games like this in VRChat, because then you can just play it with friends in the evening, where you usually maybe would hang out with family, but now you can play it with friends all over the world and can talk with them and see the avatar and still play. So I think this is a cool thing. There will also be some other games I will show later. Very simple, not much to show, but it's cool to let you know that this exists, and maybe if you're a huge fan of the game, you can enjoy playing it in this world. Alright, talking about games, here's World 3, another game. It's called Bakudan Udon by Beru? Yeah, I think. It will also be in the bottom of the screen. And the link is also in the description. It's like the classic Bomberman that you know. I still haven't played this with friends yet, so I don't know if it's working really properly. But I played it alone, it seems to be working alright. And maybe if you like Bomberman and you have a friend who likes it too, you could try playing it here. Supports up to 4 players. And yeah, just to show you, this also exists in the game. I think there's also a couple different worlds that do the same thing. A couple other Bomberman worlds. Haven't figured out which one is the best yet, but I think this one is alright. Alright, so this world is a music visualizer, which is absolutely crazy. It's called AudioOrbs by Killerbomb, and it is very clean. It is very clean, what can you say? There's audio orbs that are doing crazy things in sync to the music. The settings are amazing, I love them. Like, just navigating here, it feels so clean. You have a lot of settings that you can do. You can put any music you want, you can save configurations and put them in. You have a lot of different color schemes that you can choose from. If you like a specific color. A couple of other settings. volumetric. I've never actually tried that. Different particle settings. And you, of course, also have audio link settings over there. You know, the classic panel. This avatar also has audio link in theory. And you have this. And you can theoretically move all of this around a little. Feels powerful. Though I like it on the floor, just like there. So if you like audio visualizers, this is definitely something I can recommend. It looks really cool. It looks really cool. Also, there's a quiet corner right there. If it should be too much for you, right behind the camera, there's a quiet corner where everything is muffled down a little bit and performance is better. Alright, next we have another really pretty world called Beijing Streets by Flowersride. Flowersride, also an amazing creator. He has so many worlds that are so beautiful. I will show a lot more of them in a couple following videos. Can definitely recommend you checking all of them out if you like this one. It's very calm world. It is Beijing Streets, very traditional Japanese kind of environment. I'll show a couple of clips where I'll just walk through and show you how it looks like. You can go into a couple of different buildings. You can also go behind the shops, do some roleplay eventually. You have mirrors, different places. And overall it's just a really nice big world and nice environment to explore, also to hang out. Performance is not too bad and it looks really pretty. Can you believe how pretty it looks? It looks so nice. Also took a couple of nice pictures here already with some other friends and I can definitely recommend you to check it out. Also, it's actually sometimes populated. Not too much, but I've seen 1 or 2 people in here every now and then in a public instance. So if you like to find some random people. There's one really funny story. Once I went here, when 2 people were here in a public instance and I was running around trying to find them. I'll put in the picture and then there were just 2 dogs in chairs, like gamer dogs with a headset. That was really hilarious. Yeah, that was funny. And some other time I went here with somebody else being here as well, and they had a heart, a bouncing heart that you could see through the walls, so I could navigate to them rather easily. Or I thought I could navigate there rather easily. I still took me quite a while to really get there and find the correct path, because directly walking there was not possible. Yeah, 2 short funny stories I had in this world. But yeah, can definitely recommend you to check out, hang out with friends. Super cool world. Okay, next world is AZURE Nature Remastered 5.0 by a French user. Also a person who made quite a few worlds that look very cool. What can I say? You can already see it. It's very saturated. It's an environment. There's a lot of things going on. It's very heavy on your GPU. But it does look pretty. You can also take some really nice pictures here. I would not probably hang out here too much. It's very exhausting for the eyes with all the fancy colors and everything. But overall it looks nice. Definitely worth to check it out. And maybe take 1 or 2 nice pictures. Okay, next we have Beyond the Stratus by Maki. Also a person who made quite a few worlds that are pretty nice. Gonna have a few more of him later on. It's a very small world. It's a very comfy world. Everything you see here is everything there is in this world. However, it is still very nice. Very comfy, nice music, nice campfire, a bed. I really like this small corner here with like a small waterfall and green plants. Yes, I definitely touch grass. So this is like your go-to world when you just want to hang out alone or with like 1 or 2 more people. You have a ton of settings. You have pens. You have 5 billion mirror settings. Like if you want to lie down here, you can have a mirror on top, on bottom, left, right, angled. I don't even know. All with all kinds of different settings. You You can also change the mood, like the skybox. I think by default it cycles around between night and day and sunset, sunrise and everything. But you can also set it to something specific if you want. A lot of toggles, some cookies, coffee. Just overall a very comfy world to hang out in. Can recommend. Alright, next we have the world called Azuma House by Mochi. It is a big world, it has like 400, 500 megabytes or something. It runs pretty well though, for considering how big it is, and it looks very good. It's very photorealistic, very high resolution textures. It is not necessarily really big or anything super special, but there's nice rain sounds. There's nice few rooms and outside. And overall it's just a really nice looking world. Okay, next world is Basement 1336 by Meeps. Gonna try a little bit different things with the camera now. It's just this basement. I'll show you around in a second. You spawn over there. It's just stairs up to a door that leads to nowhere. And it's a very retro-like basement room, which is very nice. I like it a lot. So, for example, here you can play pool. There's some arcade machines over here. Unfortunately, you cannot really use them, but it still adds to the atmosphere. All over the walls you have posters like Space Invaders, Duke Nukem, a lot of posters around on the world. If we walk further over here, over there is a shelf with a lot of old stuff. Quick, there's a big mirror that you can use if you want. A really old computer, Half-Life sign, Doom. If you want some old memories back, I can definitely recommend you coming here. There's a couch. I'll disappear for a second. Oh no, this will look in the video. Couch, pizza, and a really nice video player. So, and all the old consoles. You can see a lot of games lying around as well. And I think the atmosphere in general is just pretty nice to hang out, maybe play pool. By default, playing some old songs that may bring some back, some memories back. And yeah, it's cool to look in detail through all the shelves. I don't remember most things because I'm too young. But maybe if you're a little older than me, I can recommend you just looking through all of these, and maybe you're like, oh yeah, I've played this and I've played this and I've played that, and it's super cool. Yeah, can definitely recommend you to check this out. This person also made some other worlds, but I will show them at a later point. Next we have the bar SHIJIMI by O Usagi. First you will spawn in the lower floor, have to go to the elevator, click on the first floor to get to the main area. Then we need to do a little bit of more walking, one entrance area, until we get to the main part, which is a really nice bar. It's a very comfy atmosphere, very soothing light. The performance is pretty good. You have a video player where you could play any video you would like to. And you have a fully functioning bar. You can grab most of these bottles and pour liquid out. Of course, very important, you have these. And a lot of other food options and beer. You can grab all of these glasses that you have here. Drink a little bit. It's all the common prefabs that you know already in many other worlds. There's also like a tutorial for different kinds of drinks that you can mix with these bad boys here. I've never really understood it too much, but if you do, I think this is a very nice world to relax, hang out with your friends. This is also the one... Okay, yeah, 2 times. I've drank alcohol 2 times in VRChat. This is the 2nd time, where I probably drank the most. I wasn't drunk, but I've been drinking a little bit of vodka, very randomly here with Hans. Grüße gehen raus. Hi Hans. Yeah. Overall, I just really like this world. Can recommend you checking it out. Alright, that shall be it for this video. Now I have to remember what I want to say at the end of every video. First, thanks for watching. I do appreciate it. Second, I have a project where I uploaded all of my saved worlds to a database or whatever you could call it, to Illusion. There's a link to that in the description, so if you're desperately looking for good worlds with categorization, I can recommend you to check that out. I also stream on Twitch, where I do live world hopping or other games that I enjoy playing. And yeah, I'd appreciate you over there as well, if you enjoy the content. That being said, do I have anything else? Did I forget anything? Man, doing YouTube is hard. You need to remember so many things. You could do many takes and just take the best one, but I don't do that. We just go whatever comes out first. I grabbed this thing. But yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you all have a great day, night, afternoon, whatever time it is for you. And see you next time. Bye bye.